Greetings gamers! A couple months ago, it was announced that gaming studio MGI had bought out KingsIsle Entertainment, developer of popular MMOs such as Wizard101 and Pirate101. Today, we'll be specifically talking about Pirate101, which, because of the buyout, is now planned to receive new content for the first time since 2016. Pirate101 is quite a controversial topic in the KingsIsle community. 5 years ago, the game received its, at the time, final storyline update. The game was originally intended to extend to level 90 or 100, however, because of the storyline being cut short in 2016, around 20 to 30 levels, or 25% of the planned game, were entirely scrapped, leaving the current level cap at 70. While we did receive an ending to the game, the ending had to cram together revelations and build-up that were originally meant to be extended over 25 levels. This left many players disappointed and unsatisfied with the ending. The lead writer for the game, Sam Johnson, released a rough outline of what the plot of the game would have looked like originally. Think Mark Laidlaw releasing Episode 3 if you're familiar with the Half-Life franchise. I'll link the entire plot outline in the description, however, I'll briefly summarize here. The original outline called for the player working with the creator of the main villain, Cain, to create a new version of Cain, Abel, in order to defeat Cain's court. The biblical allusion here is intentional. The player would build Abel and then travel with the creator to fight Cain. During the fight, both the creator and Abel would die, and it would be revealed that Cain had already created his own version of El Dorado's map, a map which the player had been chasing throughout the entire game. After this, the player would race with Cain to El Dorado for the final portion of the game, with the final battle against Cain being fought on the streets of El Dorado. We did get some of this in the final game. You still go fight Cain with Cain's creator, and the creator still dies, but there's no Abel, no time to build relationship with the creator, no time for the reveal of Cain making his own version of the map to release Sting, and ultimately, Cain's grand plan to destroy the Spiral seems rather petty without all the extra characterization and build-up that was planned. Because of this, many players have been calling for the current ending of the game to be retconned and reworked, saying that it would be better that Sam Johnson's original vision for the story be played out. Others have argued that the story of the game should remain untouched, and a new storyline should be created instead. Today, I will be arguing the latter position, that it would be harmful for Valencia Part 2 to be retconned, considering the future of the game. First of all, as much as many people dislike Valencia Part 2, what's done is done. A huge part of the gut punch behind the deaths of the creator and Abel would be that defeat would seem so unexpected. Knowing how the story would play out in advance, knowing that Cain would create his own map, knowing that the creator would die already, would make the build-up to such a reveal worthless. Sam Johnson's original story is fantastic, but it relies on surprise and suspense, both of which you can't have when the ending is already written. Secondly, story beats that were scrapped from the original plot can still be reused. Sam Johnson mentioned that a total of 4 major set pieces involving Queen, who in the current ending is set up to be the next main villain, had to be scrapped from Valencia Part 2 itself. With Queen still alive, these stories, along with the stories of Grizzleheim, Krakatopia, Darkmoor, and even El Dorado, are still very possible, even without the presence of Cain. Many of these stories can still be told just with Cain's place substituted for Queen and her personality. Johnson himself has said that it would be better to look forward to the future than dwell on the past in a post in 2016. The future of the Pirate101 story can still be great, even without Cain or Abel. This smoothly transitions into my final point. Because of Pirate101's current ending, the writers are given a clean slate with where to take Pirate101's future. Wizard101 recently released Caramel, their first world in their new story arc, headed by Sam Johnson as lead writer. This was the first time Johnson had been given a full new storyline to work with, and based on the critical and player reception of Caramel's story, it's clear that Johnson is still capable of producing fantastic storylines. Pirate101 is an amazing fantasy world, and the possibilities of where the story could be taken are nearly endless. While the original outline may be appealing, just think of the possibilities of what could be done in the future. I'd love to see more discussion on this topic in the comments below, as I understand it's created a ton of fiery debate in the community already. I hope that those of you who are on the side of the retcon at least understand where I'm coming from, and I'd love to hear the opinions of others. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more gaming content, leave a like and subscribe to fuel my addiction. Thank you for watching, may your journeys be safe, and have a wonderful rest of your day.